Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is BestInSlot and we are back playing Spore. And this is the final part of the creature stage before we move on to the tribal stage. This is the little bit where we're going to finish off Kevin. We're going to make Kevin look cool. So we're going to get rid of some stuff. We don't need all this malarkey anymore. Let's get rid of his hands, get rid of his feet, get rid of his mouth, get rid of that. I want to start with a nice blank slate. Now I've been doing some thinking about how we're going to make this work as a land shark style thing. The problem is he definitely needs arms. You can't really do this without arms. You can't really play the game without arms, which is a bit of a shame. But my theory actually is right now that we're going to make the arms kind of look more like 4 legs. 4 is an F-O-R-E, like legs at the front, like a what's a good example? What's an animal that runs on 4 legs, walks and walks on 2 legs? Like any animal that like a brachiosaurus, right? He runs around on 4 legs, but then he stands up to eat leaves or something. Anyways, I'm sure there's lots of better examples. These front arms here are going to hopefully become like forward-facing legs, and they won't quite bound on the ground. I don't think I'll be able to do that, but I kind of want to make it half dog-ish, like half bestial creature, half shark. You know what I mean? I think that's the only way it's going to look good. So let's bring these in a little bit, and now, can I not have elbows? I do have elbows. Let's make the elbows a little... Are there elbows? There's elbows when I look over here. No, there's no elbows. Okay, elbows was optimistic. Let's pump these up a little bit. It needs to be muscular. It needs to be tough, you know? That might be a little bit too tough. Let's just bound these arms up a little bit, because he runs on them, you know? Kevin, he's on the arms all day. They're like his forward motion. If anything, they will be bigger than the back legs. I've decided this isn't going to look completely shark-like in terms of, in case you didn't gather, it's not going to be 100% shark. My idea was kind of to make a shark and then put legs on it. And I don't like that idea. I think we should do what would a land shark look like if a land shark was actually a thing. So I did some Googling and looked at land sharks. Obviously fake land sharks, but still looked at some land sharks and stuff like that to get some ideas for what other people have done for land shark designs. It's going to look good, guys. It's going to look good. We're going to spend a little while just designing this. Oh, my God. Okay, I need to bring that all the way back. I want this as straight as possible. Sort of like that. No. Let's not do that. Let's definitely not do that. I kind of want that a little bit. I kind of want the I want the legs to be smaller than the arms in some ways, I think. This is going to take a little bit of time. We're going to figure this out, though. We're going to figure this out. Let's bring that up so we can bring that down. Bring that in so he's not doing the splits constantly, which looks vaguely painful. I think we need to bring that up. We're going to get there, folks. It's going to look cool. But this is what he's going to look like for the rest of the game. So it's important that this really works. I quite like that. I think that kind of works. Might be a little bit too muscular. I'm not sure. It still looks like he's floating, but that's because he doesn't have, like, limbs at this point in time. Well, he does have limbs. He doesn't have things on his limbs. Limb bits, as they're known to us in the scientific community. There we go. That's better. I think we want to buff the legs up instead of the arms. No, because then he just looks like the Stay Puffed Man. Is that what he's called? The Marshmallow Dude. Whatever the Marshmallow Dude's called. The one from Ghostbusters. Okay, he's definitely floating at the moment. So let's... Alright, we know that's going to be the mouth. That has to be the mouth. Because whilst we do want to make him not necessarily full shark, he has to, you know, look like a shark. And that is not the way to do that. Let's just make this bigger. Because it has to blend in with the whole body, doesn't it? So it needs to be kind of like that. I don't like this. I feel like this is... Oopsie daisy. I feel like this is a bit small back here. I feel like it needs bulking up a little bit. Yeah. Okay. It's going to get there. It's going to get there, folks. It's going to be marvellous. I don't think any of these... I mean, we could have made a dragon. I really like that. Like, next time we do a series, we're going to do... we'll do a herbivore. And we can make, like like a walrus monster. How cool would a walrus be? It'd be awesome. Eyes. Right, I think these are the logical choice. Then again, because they're the logical choice, I don't think that's what we're going to go for. We might go Saurian. Now, they should be on the mouth. Because it's not the mouth. It's part of his head. I think they're the best ones. What's Bone Eye look like? Oh, we could have 4 eyes! Because he's a land shark. He doesn't care. See, these aren't creepy enough. I want him to look a little bit... See, they make him look like a spider. It's not really what I'm looking for right now. But I don't want him to look too creepy. This is the problem. We're trying to balance creepy and not creepy. And it's a very hard balance to balance. A hard balance to balance. That's science. I should know. I try to balance it all the time in my real life. They just put those in the middle. Meep, meep. Nope. We can make him look... Oh my god. The eyes are terrible in this game. It's the worst set. It's like the worst design thing they've got in this game is the eyes, I swear. They just don't work. Bum, bum, bum. You look lovely, my dear. Look, let's turn those that way. Okay, we're gonna go with them for now. I don't like that. They've made him sound like a weird little froggy thing. But he's got a shark mouth. The noises you make are based on the mouth. So why does he sound like that? Why is he going... Ooh. Maybe we've got some possibilities. They're creepy. Creepy. Very creepy. No, no. Celestial Stare. I think these soulless, they might be good. Again, too creepy. It's not striking the balance that I'm looking for, you know? Beep boop. What are we thinking, folks? I quite like these Celestial Stare. A land shark sent down from the heavens. Called Kevin. He's called Kevin so he can blend in with the humans, you see. Don't like that they hide whenever he moves, but that's, you know. Well, that way, yeah, they kind of blend into it. He kind of looks like a frog. Kind of looks like a girl, Kevin. But that's okay. That's not a big deal. We can live with that. Let's turn these a little bit to that way. Maybe move them forward, and then in. This is very important. I may seem like I'm going into too much detail, but this is what he's going to look like for the rest of the game. I quite like those. I think these little dints in the top of it make it look very female. But he looks friendly whilst having cool eyes, which is what I was looking for. I think we're going to stick with those for now. Okay, so arms. He's already got arms. Do I care about what these look like? No, not really. They all look pretty much exactly the same. It's a bit... I don't really know why they've done it like this. Do we have any ones in here, though? These are all very bony. These were all added in, I believe, what was a free DLC with the game. And they're all just kind of jutty, sticky, outy, creepy stuff. It's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for muscle, not bone, yo. Right. So what would he have in terms of hands? They're pretty good. I think they're the best ones so far. I want them to look bestial, you know? Kind of like that. I don't like the eyes anymore either. We're going to have to change those. I think they're the only... Although, would he have... No, he's not a frog. He's a shark. He's a beast shark, a land shark. I think they're my best bet. So I quite like those. No. I want these big ones like that. I think that's what we're going to stick with. Although, if there's any in here, maybe. Sucker Punch, Sponge Mitt. I really like those. If I can make them a bit bigger. Maybe. I don't know why they have to make the arm bigger as well, but... Death Claws. How cool is that? Now, which face? They'd be facing that way, wouldn't he? He's kind of like a gorilla. He's like half gorilla, half shark, half... He's like 150% for one. He's got 3 halves. Half gorilla, half shark, half just like Cthulhu inspired monster. I like that with the hands like that because it's going to look like he's kind of like dragging himself along the ground. He won't be, but it's going to look like it. I want to move it all up just a little bit though, and the game's not really letting me. And then in a bit, I think. Now, I want these to be leaning back. And then the legs should be as well. Stop doing the splits, man! It's a bit much. And let's buff those up a little bit. He's got weedy legs right now. We don't want him to have weedy legs. He's a strong, independent Kevin who don't need no man. Okay, yeah, the eyes need changing. The eyes are the only problem. Honestly, if I had my way, you wouldn't really have eyes. And shark eyes, there's no shark eyes in the game. There's nothing quite resembling shark eyes. Unfortunately. They're just too... I mean, look at them. He's terrifying. Kevin may be a carnivore. Although, I kind of like them, actually, the more I look at them. Ah, it's a hard life, folks. It's a hard life. What about these? Kind of look, yeah, okay. It doesn't look too evil. It looks relatively evil, must be said. Can we give him two? Can we give him two sets? Like a smaller set at the front. Thankfully, if you look at my points in the bottom, I've got loads of them. Absolutely loads of them. Tell you what, we'll leave the eyes off for now. I'm not sure whether we're going to go down that Cthulhu kind of inspired route yet, but we shall see. Now, what have we got here? Sucker kick. They look awful. Totally, no. I don't think any of these are going to be appropriate. Finger paw, they look pretty, they're not bad. They kind of have that gorilla-esque look to them. There's even like a little bit of fur poking off. However, they match the claws really well. There we go. You know somebody doesn't skip leg day? It's Kevin. I want to bring those in a little bit. Maybe it doesn't, the arms don't need to be knuckle draggers per se. Let's bring those in if we can. Do I need to make them a bit smaller? Oh my god. Yeah, I want the legs to be bigger. The arms are... I know I've kind of changed my mind on this a lot, but whatever. The arms should be secondary to the legs for Kevin. Because you think about it, he's like a land shark, right? And then he's going to get onto land, and the first thing he's going to do is he's going to use his legs. I mean, okay, sharks don't have legs, that's not the point. There we go. Kevin's looking pretty cool. He's bulky, you know, he's gonna, I want him to feel like a tank. Right, so that's all that done. Now for the fun stuff. Am I happy with this tail? I want it to be a bit straighter. I think so. Kevin! Kevin's evolving before our very eyes. So he needs like one big fin, right? That has to be priority numero uno. That may be too big, but you get the idea. Okay, there we go. There's his main dorsal fin. Looking nice, looking nice. I'm going to get a little photo of a shark, just so I've got some ideas. So I want, if I can, get some fins sticking out the side. And then I'm hoping we can use two fins on the tail. One on the top, one on the bottom, to kind of make a... I don't actually know what the official term is, but you know what I mean. Oh, that one's bulkier. Maybe that's better. No. He needs to still look like a shark at the end of the day. Okay, so let's make that a bit bigger as well. Let's elongate that. And then hopefully, I don't know if you can do this. I want to put one underneath as well. So I've put it... Yeah. And now can I rotate that? Yeah. Yeah. And not bad, eh? Look at that. He looks like a shark. Should any of them be bigger than the others? That's important. The top one should be bigger than the bottom one. So let's... More like that, maybe. And let's elongate that out. I want it to match in terms of where it hits on the top. It's not bad, eh? He looks like a bestial land shark. I'm quite happy with this so far. Now let's see if we can get these on and looking good. I don't want these to be too big. I don't want these to distract from like the main fin, you know? Alright, that was easy. Maybe facing the side a bit more like that. Nah, I don't... it's not quite working for me right now. It should be lower, I think. Maybe a little bit bigger. The problem with putting them lower... Oh, that's an arm. Is that the arms kind of get in the way. That'll do. Because they're kind of like the thing that he's gone onto land, he's starting to evolve, etc, 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 and then there's these remnants from his past that, although he's now a land shark, I don't like them there, they need to come up a bit. I think they look better up there. So they should be smaller than they usually would be, because they're not useful anymore. He's slowly evolving into this gorilla beast-esque creature, but for now he's still a goddamn land shark. And he looks like a land shark. I think I want the arms to be up. Do I want the arms to be up? It's very hard to tell. See, I don't think that works. I think that looks weird. There's the elbows. I've been looking for those. Okay, okay. That's better, isn't it? That looks good. Ah. Let's move this forward a little bit. Okay. Do I want to move the legs back? Just a little bit, and then move the arms back, I think, as well. No, I don't. That looks dumb. Let's move that all back over there. Okay. Maybe arms up a little bit. Yeah. Bulk them out just a tad. They look a little bit weedy. Like the elbow joint in particular that I can't seem to unweed. That little bit there. I want that to be a little bit thicker than it is, but I can't seem to do that. So, okay, he's looking good. Now, that's like his basic form done. So now it's about adding extra little bits, you know, just to emphasize his, I don't know, the fact that he's a land shark, yeah, but he's like evolving and he's changing and stuff. So I'm thinking like some little fins for a start, some like ones that kind of blend into these ones and kind of fade down, kind of like a Stegosaurus. So that way they're kind of like spikes, but they're also fins. Kind of like that. I apologise for the sirens outside. Pretend it's the police coming to apprehend Kevin for being so cool. Now, unfortunately, those fins cost 250 each, so I can't really afford anything else. But I think if we add too much more to that, he's going to look a bit silly. So let's go on paint mode and have a little look at what he looks like. Kevin's looking good. Colour-wise, he needs a little help. I think... Oh, he changes his eyes as well. They look a lot better now. I think that's a pretty cool looking land shark. Now, we've got 177 points left. Is there anything super cheap that would actually look good on him? I'm not convinced. I think that's probably going to be it. I don't think he needs to... I don't think we need the the Lovecraftian. I'm just going to call it Lovecraftian inspired stuff. I don't think it needs that. I think it's... Oh, hello. Life suckers, ponytail, flesh copper, waddle weather, death spikes. I don't know where I'd even put these. I want to add all this stuff, but maybe it should have a horn. I just feel like it needs a little something to... Look at that thing, that's terrifying. I don't like it, but it's cool. Oh no. Oh no, I think it maybe adds... Let's have a look at it in colour. You've got to see it in colour to really get a feeling for it. I don't know. I can't tell if it adds to it or it detracts from it. I think the head's a bit too plain otherwise. That's kind of my problem right now. Now, I know you can do this, by the way. People have been mentioning this to me. That you can change the colours via this, but I don't think this ever... I just think this one looks great, so I don't really feel the need to mess around with it. I think that looks really good already. So have a look at that one. And the colouring is important, because this is kind of what makes them look shark-like. And I just think that's perfect. I don't think I need to screw around with it, really. Right. I think we're done. I think that's Kevin the Land Shark. Let's get him into game, and let's see how he looks. Let's have a little pickle. Don't know why we're having a pickle. It means look. It doesn't really mean look, but from now on it means look. Yeah. Dun 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 dun. Pump those little legs. Dun dun dun. Maybe he could be higher up. I don't think he needs to be. I mean, he looks a little weird when he walks, but he looks like a shark. Dun 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 dun. think we're happy. I think he looks pretty cool. And how he looks is the only thing that matters. People will tell you otherwise, but they're wrong. Look, his tail even waggles a little bit. Land shark. Okay, cool. Cool. So we click this button here. Oh my god. And... Alright. Well, I already did that. Now they're giving me one final opportunity to mess around before we move on to the tribal stage, ladies and gentlemen. The tribal stage. I'll stop now. I find stick, I make fire. I'm man, I build bridge, make fire, put up drywall. Well done, Kev. Oh, you. Dun. Bomb. Well done, Kevy. Well done. Congratulations! You're about to enter the tribal stage. Scrubbing animations. So this bit, we add like a little bit of armor to Kevin, and then we take down other tribes. And this bit becomes more like a real-time strategy game. You know, you've got people with different roles, like you've got farmers, fishers, and hunters, and gatherers, and blah, blah, blah. And you kind of got to build like your hut and take down everyone else's hut. And it gets a bit difficult, it must be said. Like, towards the end of this game, it can actually be a bit of a challenge. I feel like maybe I should have moved his body higher, so he's not so low to the ground. But I feel if he was a land shark, he would still be low to the ground, you know? With a roof over your head and fire at your fingertips, you enter the age of hand tools and drum beats. But beware, soon rival tribes will form across the globe. Be vigilant. You now command a burgeoning tribe of 3. You may select individual tribe members or group to do your bidding. You must interact with other tribes to move your progress bar forward. Let's take a look. This is your progress bar. You must ally or conquer other tribes to advance your own tribe. These goals will help guide you through tribal life. Your first task is to dress your tribe in the new tribal outfit. Click on your hut. Click on hat. Click hat. Hat clicked. Click. Boop. So now we're going to outfit up a little bit. So we've got all this stuff, and this is how we do health and all that kind of jazz now. So obviously we need to focus on combat. That's going to be our main kind of thing. So his hat is a combat hat. Big combat hat. Humba dumba. What's this? A mask. So again, really going to focus on the combat. And it's going to look a little dumb, I'm afraid. There's really no way around it. Just because of the way we've designed him, it's going to look a little daft. It's just, there's no way out of that. I think we should get some health as well. Can we have both? That doesn't do anything, does it? Oh, of course, you don't need to max out. I'm being dumb. Like, combat level 2, which means that doesn't do anything for me. Although it gives me gathering level 2, which is good, I suppose. So we've got gathering level 2, combat level 2, and health level 1 right now. Let's see what else we can do. So now we can get health level 2, so we don't need that. See how that works? So we get rid of that, it doesn't make a difference. So let's put that armor on his legs, I think. As soon as I can get the angle. Gotta toughen the boy up. Okay, I don't want to do that. What did I just get rid of? One of these. Now, is there anything... So we can add this and have some social points as well, if we want. I mean, we're never going to use them, but you never know. You never know. We've got this. What's this? These are just trying to make me look pretty. And I'm already gorgeous, so that's not really necessary, but whatever, we'll do it anyway. Just kind of decorating him at this point in time. And they look dumb, so let's get rid of those. Do these do anything? Mustache, gibia, ring. We can put some rings on. Rings look cool. I liked it, so I put a ring on it, you know? Shut up, BestInSlot. Shut up. Okay, the rings aren't going to go there, though. The rings are going to go He's got earrings. He's got little earrings. He's looking tribal. Let's have a look at colours. They all blend in. He's looking pretty cool, actually, his old Kev. I gotta say, every time we play Spore, we make these kind of quadrupedal... I mean, they're not really, but they look quadrupedal kind of creatures. I'm really excited next season, and we're definitely going to do another season. Maybe this will become a yearly thing, like J-Bug. I really want to make like a proper bipedal creature, you know. 2 foot, stands upright. I never make upright creatures. Stands upright, has proper arms. It's going to be a walrus. I'm very excited. I say, I can't afford any of this. So you can see, we've got food and healing, instruments, and weapons, and you build these buildings around here. So, for example, instruments, didgeridoos, is for impressing. We don't want that, but what we do want is stone axes and stuff like that. You can now move the camera freely around the world. This helps you check in on tribe members or group. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Kevin Village. Tribe members portrait. Boop. Okay. Right click on a wild creature to hunt and gather meat. Go, my little tribe. It is food time. Alpha Shrimp Boy. You are no match for the army of Kevin. Now we gather food. And look, we've got little plates of food. And now everyone takes the food back to the house thing. Hut. And you add a baby for 10 food, and that means we can get more tribe members. Up to 6 by the looks of it. So hopefully we get enough to have a baby in a mow. Always want babies, folks. Always want babies. We got 7! That's not enough. We got 3! That is enough! Hooray! Okay, click on your hut and add a baby. Boop! Don't know who's in there mating, but whatever. An egg has rolled out. This is how... If you're like a child, I assure you, this is how it works, okay? Now the babies will actually stay as babies for a little while. They're going to talk about football. Lads, eh? Bramincy, Natty, Lelis, Peevin. Peevin? He's going to die. This is what you get when you call your baby Peevin. Peevin's going mad. Peevin looks cool though, I've got to say, the baby... I really like the look of Kevin at the moment. He's looking awesome. Just my little tribe of Kevins. Ready to rule the world. I forgot there's another stage after this. It's not space stage, is it? It's like global colonization, where you build big buildings and stuff. Somehow, shark-themed buildings will be the order of the day. You can build tanks and everything. It's awesome. A rival tribe of Kevin. Look, it's like basic Kevin. Egads. So what have we got? Traps, fire bombs. More like it. Alright, Kevin's grown up. Peevin is ready for battle. So we're going to click over here, the Brown Village. To war! And take out the cheap... This is past Kevin! How creepy is that? This is the game that didn't save. I made this, and then the game wiped itself. So it managed to save my guy. It sounds bad, but I think we should kill the baby first. Before he grows up. Fire! Take down the chieftain! Take him down! Hornist? No, focus on babies, focus on babies. It sounds evil, but I don't care. Focus on babies. No, see, one grew up. This is why we focus the babies. Without a chieftain, they're probably in the spot above anyway. Focus the babies! Okay, we're in the spot above here. As it turns out. I've lost everybody. Retreat! Retreat! Ah! Back home, back home, back home, back home. Okay, that was dumb. Run, Chieftain Lelis. Back home, back. Come on, lads. Come on, what are you doing? Run! Run! Why did you... Oh my god, I lost already. I don't think I've ever lost in this stage. Right, that was dumb on my part. We're going to make an army of 6. We're going to get some buildings. We're going to do it properly. We're going to get some spears, that kind of thing. We're not ready to start launching attacks yet. Let's put it like that. Maybe I should have just gone for the chieftain and then the hut. Who knows? We're going to end it there. Next episode, ladies and gentlemen, we'll start building some huts. We are going to hopefully upgrade our equipment and stuff like that. And we'll be ready to take the world from rival Kevin. Thank you for joining me. Cheers. Much love. As always. Bye-bye.